This is what we're making today. Chili Mince Cornbread Buns. This is 2 cups of corn flour. We're going to mix it with 2 cups of glutinous rice flour and 2 tablespoons of sugar. We're going to stir all the dry ingredients together. What we're making today are royal steamed buns, which is a Chinese cornbread. This bread contains no yeast. Once we've mixed all our dry ingredients together, we're going to add in 2 cups of warm water. With our hands, we're going to give this a good mix. Initially, your dough will feel very wet, but as you leave it alone, it will dry up. Once we form the dough ball, we're simply going to leave it at room temperature for 15 minutes. After 15 minutes, we're going to roll this into a log. If your dough still feels too wet, just add a little bit of flour to it. And guys, don't be afraid if the dough is too soft. If it gets too dry and hard, the end product will feel like a rock. With a knife, we're now going to cut our dough. We're going to take a piece of our dough, roll it into a ball, and weigh it out to about 100 grams. Once at 100 grams, we're going to set it aside and let it rest. After 15 minutes of resting, your dough should be a little bit drier. Now we're going to form our dough. Using our thumb, we're going to use it to twist a hole in the dough. We're trying to make a mushroom-like shape. The purpose of this is so that the dough evenly cooks throughout. Once we get our shape, we're going to place it into the steamer and steam it for 20 minutes. After 20 minutes, our dough should look like this, nice and shiny. This is pork. We're going to cut it into 1/2 inch cubes. If you can't eat pork, use chicken or beef. After cutting the pork, we're going to cut the rest of our vegetables. So guys, how are you guys enjoying the Moonlight Merriment event? Do you guys feel that it was much better than the previous events? Post in the comments below and tell me what you think about the Moonlight Merriment event. Because I'm definitely enjoying this one much more than the last couple events. Once we've cut up all our protein and veg, we're going to throw in our pork into a hot wok. We're going to fry this until it's golden brown. This should take about 5 to 10 minutes. Once it's golden brown, we're going to strain the pork out. Using the same pan, we're going to throw in ginger, garlic, and the bottom part of the green onions. We're going to saute this for about 15 to 20 seconds. Then, we're going to add in our chilies. Here, we have fresh and dried red chilies. We're going to saute this on high heat for about 30 seconds and then add in our pork. Once we add in our pork, we're going to give it a little tossy toss and then make our sauce. Only if you guys can smell this. It smells so good. Next, in the pan, we're going to add in a 1/4 cup of Shaoxing wine, a 1/4 cup of chili bean paste, a 1/4 cup of hoisin sauce, and a 1/4 cup of oyster sauce. We're going to give this a good toss to let the flavors marinate in. Then, we're going to add in 1/2 cup of water along with a teaspoon of cornstarch. We're going to let this simmer for another 15 to 30 minutes to let the meat soften. Oh, take a look at that. Only if you guys tasted this. Only if you guys could smell this. My gosh. So this is our dough after it's rested. We're going to draw on it with an edible marker. Don't worry guys, this is just food coloring, okay? You can eat this. I'm not eating ink. And once we're done drawing, let's get ready to plate. my god, I'm so excited to try this. Now let's try the bun first. Take a look at those panda paws. Doesn't it look cute? There's the hole underneath. Some people like to use it like a cup, so we're gonna try it like that, but I've never done this before. If you guys like spicy food, you guys are gonna love this mincemeat recipe. After tasting the dough, honestly, I'm not a big fan of the texture. It's definitely a lot more dense than the regular steamed buns. As for the taste, it has a subtle hint of a sweet corn. The taste definitely goes well with the spicy mincemeat. But realistically though, if I was to choose between this and the regular steamed buns, I would definitely eat the regular steamed buns over this. I'm just not a big fan of the texture. It's just too dense and doughy for me. It's like eating pasta dough, you know? It's not really a bread. Or maybe the recipe I got online just sucks. No, but realistically though, it is a lot harder than a regular steamed bun. But you know what's another good way to eat this mincemeat? Here, let me show you guys. We're gonna take a little bit of this lettuce right here, and we're gonna put the meat right in the middle and then wrap it. And now we have lettuce wraps. We're now gonna put it straight into my mouth. Anyways, that's it for this episode. If you guys like what you see, hit the like button. And if you guys have any suggestions on what I should cook next, please post in the comments below. And don't forget to subscribe.